last week in the workroom together. Oh, how the time flies. It feels like yesterday when I met these amazing people and my sister Daisy. Speaking of her, the video from her last week has really motivated me even more. She told me to trust myself because that's the key to victory. Like, how could she know? Just kidding, of course. But maybe she's right. Maybe I've been relying to the others so much that I forgot what an incredible queen I am myself. At this point, I trust none of those bitches anymore. So, this week, the only one I can trust 100% is me.
The queens greet each other and sit down to think back about the season's eliminated contestants. Roger asks who did everyone thought was gonna make it to the top 5. Betty says for no one surprised Daisy, but adds how she was sure Stewie would have made it further. Marinette agrees and says she hoped to see Bloom standing in the top 5 with her. Roger tells how he got close with Milo too and would have hoped to see his full redemption from season 2. Connie says she had many fun moments with Rick and it was sad to see him getting eliminated because of his beef with the production. Jessica sighs and says how she doesn't miss any of the past contestants because they all suck and deserve to go home. Then she adds that Marinette should have been one of them but still somehow managed to reach this far. Connie was about to defend Marinette, but Marinette said it's fine and wanted to thank Jessica. Everyone are confused, but Marinette explains that without Jessica's manipulating and sabotaging, Marinette wouldn't have found her in her anger, which lead to her success later on. Jessica says she's glad to be Marinette's inspiration, but this week is her time to go. She doesn't have the charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and talent what Rue is looking for. Marinette says likewise and wishes her good luck on the lip sync.
What did she mean when she wished me good luck on a lip sync? Whatever. She's probably trying to confuse me so I end up in the bottom. She can wish all she wants to, but with my 3 wins, I ain't going anywhere. Wait, unless, no, she wouldn't do anything like that. I'm just imagining things. I'm so ready to get out of here already.
Oh. Ooh, girl. She already done had hers.
My amazing top 5. Are you familiar with puppets? If not, soon you will be.
I know someone here is very familiar with puppets.
Well, don't look at me. I'm not a fucking puppeteer.
Queens, I have a very funny mini challenge prepared for you. You will parody each other by using puppets. Bring me my puppets. Marinette won the mini challenge.
Imitating Jessica was the easiest shit ever, but I don't think she appreciated it very much, which means I did it right.
For this season's final maxi challenge, you'll make a verse and a choreography for my song, Hustle That Cat. I have prepared one of the best choreographers in the world for you.
Oh, I wonder who is she talking about, hee hee.
For the final last time, good luck and don't F it up.
So for our final challenge, we have to make a verse and choreography for Rue's song Hustle That Cat. For the past 9 weeks, I have never been in the bottom, and I'm planning on continuing that today. I got the moves, babe, and I can sing as well. There's not a single thing that I can't do in here. My verse will be about sex in the city after.
While the queens are writing their verses, Marinette shares a glance with Roger and he nods as a sign. After this, Marinette takes a couple of deep breaths and walks up to one of the producers. Marinette hands them a box and says it includes some very important tapes and they should watch them while the queens are practicing their choreo. And after they watch the tapes, it's up to them how things will move forward, but Marinette wishes they could show it for everyone while everyone are on the stage later. The producer is confused and tells Marinette they'll do what they can. Marinette returns to the others and says her mic needed fixing as an excuse. After finishing the verses, the queens head to the main stage to practice their choreo. When everyone left the workroom, Jessica stopped Marinette, asking why did she spoke to the producers. Marinette says her mic needed fixing, but Jessica tells her she's a terrible liar. Marinette demands Jessica to let her leave or she'll shout for help. Jessica does as Marinette said, but warns her. If she goes down, so does Marinette, one way or another. Marinette rolls her eyes like Jessica usually does and responds with maybe, but at least she tried to do the right thing.
What is she doing? How could she even get Ugh! She is going to ruin everything I've worked for if she's going to do what I think she's going to do. Fuck, I'm so screwed.
Where are they?
I'm right here, sweet cheeks. Who do we have here? Never heard of you, neither of you. Roger. You old hag, you're still alive? Oh, hi, Jessica. You're here too. And Betty, haven't seen you in a while. We should go on a tour again sometime.
Holy fuck, that's Angel Doused we used to snort. Actually, never mind. But I'm so happy to see that. Sled again after many years.
Okay, Connie, I've prepared something for you. It's not easy, but it's definitely not the hardest one either.
For no one's surprise, she nailed her choreo. Ugh, is there anything she can't do?
Next up, Betty, I've heard that you don't have a win yet. Like what? That's why I'm giving you the hardest choreo. Also, you're a very good dancer, so there should be no difficulties here.
Wow, I was amazed when I was watching Betty's movements. She's such a good dancer. And her verse was, I'd say, iconic. She better be winning this week.
Roger, I know you don't work without booze, but let me tell you, you could do this one with your eyes closed. So if you mess this one up, it's embarrassing.
I don't know what Roger is doing. He's failing almost every step. If I were him, I'd step my pussy up already, even if it was for the final challenge.
Marinette, was it? I have high hopes from you. Your choreo is my favorite one, so don't fuck this up. Okay?
We all know Marinette is not a dancer, but she did pretty well. I don't see any reason why she would be in the bottom this week.
Last but not least, we have Jessica. Fuck. I'll give you a harder choreo too, since you're a dancer, Oswell.
It seemed like the two of them didn't get along. I remember them having some sort of beef last year. Like, is there anyone who Jessica hasn't had beef with? I don't think so.
Based on the rehearsal, I think almost everyone did a great job considering this is the top 5. The only one who seemed to be kinda lost was Roger. I've known him for many years and I know he can do better than that. He wasn't really focusing on the choreo I gave him. Instead, he was kinda lost in thought, which worries me, but hey, if he doesn't take this serious, it's his fucking problem, not mine.
While the queens are getting ready for the final runway, Roger tells Marinette how nervous he is about telling the truth to everyone. Marinette comforts him by saying they rehearsed for it all night and he knew what to say from word to word. Roger says that's true, but he's nervous about what people will think about Marinette afterwards. Marinette holds Roger's hands and says it doesn't matter anymore. As long as everybody gets to know what Jessica did, she's happy and wishes Roger wouldn't think about it either. Marinette starts to tear up as she says it's hard to know her journey is coming to an end and how she's gonna disappoint everyone who believed in her. Roger starts to tear up as well and tells Marinette that's not necessarily the case. Maybe Rue will understand and let Marinette continue in the competition. Marinette hugs Roger and tells him that either way, she's happy that she got to have Roger as her friend during her toughest times. Roger says he's glad he got to do something right for once and the two of them laughs it off.
I'm so glad I met Roger here. I don't know what would I have done without him. I wish he gets his shit together for the finale. I know I'm the main reason he has not been giving his all to this competition, but now that all of this mess is almost done, it's his time to get a final spurt and snatch the crown. He deserves it.
Welcome to the main stage of RuPaul's Fictional Drag Race. With Michelle Visage and our extra special guest judges, they are Season 1's power duo. They are Yumeko Jabami and Gabriel Agresti. Welcome back to home, my queens.
Thank you for having us, Rue. We are so excited to be on this side of the table this time, haha. Right, Gabriel?
Indeed. We can't wait to see what these newer queens has to offer.
Well, for their final challenge, they were tasked to make a verse and choreo for my song Hustle That Cat, with some help of the incredible Angel Dust. Tonight, the category is Made You Look. For the final time this season, racers start your engines and may the best queen win. Category is Made You Look. Betty, Roger, Marinette, and Jessica slayed the runway.
Made you look? More like made you gag, Mama. I'm so proud of us. We all slayed the final runway, which proves that we are the right top 5 of this season. And yes, even Jessica. Even though I hate her, I can't deny her talent, especially what comes to her runways.
Connie had a great runway.
Okay, I'm now slightly worried about my placement tonight. I usually like bottoming, but here I haven't been in the bottom ones, and if I can continue that, I think I would be the first queen ever on Fictional Drag Race to never be in the bottom. Maybe I'm just paranoid because Maury got eliminated right before the finale on his season, but I'm better than him, so I'll make history tonight by being the first hormone monster to make it to the finale.
Ladies, I just want to say that I love each and every single one of you, which makes choosing the tops and bottoms tonight extremely difficult. So I need your help. Which of your sisters deserves this week's win and which sister deserves to go home? Starting with Connie.
This is a hard one. The win this week belongs to Betty. She knew what she was doing and nailed her verse and choreo. And I think honestly, Roger should go home tonight. I love him as a person and I think his drag is next level. It's just the fact that he has been lacking these past weeks.
Betty, same questions.
Mama, you can't do this to me. Well, the win should go to Connie. I enjoyed her verse the most. And tonight, the person who should go home is Roger. Like Connie said, he has been lacking these past weeks.
All right, what do you think, Jessica?
What I think is that none of them deserves the win, and they all deserve to go home. But if I had to say just one name, it would be Connie for sure. Her verse was okay, I guess, but she ain't a dancer, and it showed tonight.
Interesting. What say you, Roger?
In my opinion, Betty deserves the win and Jessica should go home tonight. Like bitch, you got eliminated once already. All stars would have fitted you better than coming back here.
True. I mean, what do you think, Marinette?
The win tonight should go to Betty 100%. She had the best verse this show has ever seen and she nailed her choreo perfectly. And just look at her outfit. It's flawless. The person who should go home tonight is probably me.
Wait, what? Did she just say her own name? Did I miss something important? What the fuck is happening right now?
What do you mean you should go home?
I have something to confess to you all. I know who set Bloom's outfits on fire on the ball challenge.
Well, please let us know. Our production team has been trying to figure that out ever since.
The person who did it was
And if you are not completely satisfied, well, hey, neither am I. That's life.